Which is already a little bit curious, but let's see what he can do with it, I guess. He's the man donning the kit as well. Golden going to be dropping down into the pop dog while the smokes fall over here outside. And actually, he deals with Blame F pretty damn quickly. This isn't an A play, though. This is a wrap in through the connector. I love this from Fnatic. They are getting stuck into the backline, and Complexity, they are completely out of position for this one. They started to rotate in towards A, and Crimson Golden, they have just locked Complexity out of the round.
Crims, he's got the Zeus, he's going for it, but going to put it away eventually. Finally, the fights instead, and the Glock burst will do wonders for Fnatic. I love that.
Well, JW hasn't seen much action yet, and this might be his first round to give it a go. Oh, well, maybe I spoke a little too soon there. It's Config to actually find him. And now for Fnatic, they're just going to ease back into one of these B plays. They've pretty much been like the bread and butter of these anti-eco rounds, and they've often been good for Fnatic. So they fall back into a nice safe B hit. They don't have anyone going aggressive this time around, and Config Scout is arriving, looking to get stuck in. Oh, Config, another nice kill. Brolin gets dropped, and now that's an AK that's retrievable. Flusha is trying to close the distance here. He's trying to get up close to these players in the connector, playing around this smoke. He's going to hide in it, but he's losing his teammates one by one inside of the bomb site. And now Golden, he's got to buy time. He's got to buy time for Flusha to get away with a lot on this flank, and the bomb is planted for Flusha. He's giving it enough time, and now he taps them down. That is perfectly played from Flusha. Everything about that round was calculated to a T by Fnatic to try and allow Flusha to find this success in the post plant. And even though everybody falls for Fnatic, I like what we see there from them. Flusha,
let him come back from connector and do the work there. So Fnatic not making these basic mistakes that even catch out top teams here and now. So 5-0. Reaping the rewards of this scoreline. Blame F gone in an instant. He's been so good at those opening kills, but this time he's going to lose his. Brolin also opening up on this outer site. Poison's been smoked off, and he's going to try and move through it, but Flusha spams the smoke, and of course, Flusha comes out on top, leaving 2 for Cole in a 2-on-4. Brolin won't let anyone stop the plant either, and Obo, the life of an inner player, Harry.
Just like rinse repeating the same kind of thing. The pistol round was really nice. The anti-ecos have been great.
Timeless player. 8-2, Fnatic in full control of the T side of this map. Cole may have found a couple of rounds, but they are going to need a lot more if they want to feel comfortable in this half. Regardless of how things go, Fnatic are going to win the half, and that certainly doesn't bode well for Complexity on CT Train. They're doing a good job in this round, but JW actually finds Config in the pop dog, a missed close player. Obo's going to swing for the trade. He does fight Golden, but doesn't get away with his life. Down to 20 is Golden, and Fnatic start to wrap the score.
Oh, Blame is ready for it. And even if he wasn't, he had Poison alongside him. However, Fnatic, they leave the bomb back towards T main, and while all this has gone on, JW is going to retreat back to get the bomb. Flusha has gotten very, very deep within this B site, and the timing's going to be everything here for old mate Flusha. He catches Poison on the rotation, and JW, he's been heard. No, he hasn't. He's been sneaking this whole way. He's actually heard Rush on the rotation. He's going to have to try and beat him with the AWP, but he will catch Rush on the rotate. If you're Rush there, you are mad, man. You are flanking all the way through the T-tunnels. Like, I don't know. JW now 1v1. Blame F, 22 points of health. Oh, this is gross. JW sneaking his way over towards this B bomb site. And Blame F, he's rubbing his hands. He's thinking, ha, ha, ha. I've got this, Swede. He won't know what hit him. But turns out JW, one step ahead, is already getting this bomb down over towards B, and now it becomes all too clear to Blame F exactly what's gone down. He's going to try and rotate in.
TikTok. He's got a lot to clear. Blame doesn't know where JW sits. It seems predictable to us in the heavens, but that's still a 50-50 for Blame once he's cleared the site. He's going to go for the tap, needs the kill, needs the victory, and JW knows he's not on the bomb. Another tap, that's all Blame can do. He can't stick this defuse, and JW knows it, clearing it again. Oh, the ladder, and JW pulled his knife out. There's still not time, I don't think, for Blame. He's got to run for the hills with 4 kills, but that is such a close round. JW, he goes for the quick switch, Harry. It's a classic. It's a famed classic, too, and they are in full control. Cole, they've got the money, and that's something they've lacked most of this game. So it's good to see them rifled up, but will it have much result? Crims, quick drop into the pop and finds a kill. That molly should burn him to death if the bullets don't. Blame will. Poison finds another shot towards main, and somehow the UMP continues to put up the pain, but Flusha now stuck in a clutch. He gets tagged as well. Poison with a swing, and he will be able to finish around with a pistol.
Their feet, but this is still a very one-sided scoreline for Fnatic.
Yeah, and it's a fast one as well. They're going to run right out main as they have in the past. They'll do the same, but Poison putting down kills and Rush will follow up. Golden trading from the pop smoke. They're just going to commit. Fnatic have no fear, and good shots from Golden, man. You said he looked crisp, Harry. He is showing us why. 2 more kills in this site with a 1-tap to follow. Brolin is now alone in a clutch, a 1-on-3. Shut out for first. That sandwich smoke is fading, and he had a chance to take down the man in the site, but now he's lost that opportunity, and Obo has begun his rotation through Con. Brolin in a far tougher clutch now as Complexity look to play together, play off one another, but Brolin more damage and puts Poison down to 15. He can now leave. He can run wherever he wants. He's got safely back towards T-Con, and the world is his oyster.
Site. However, this leaves Poison 15 points of health, trying to hold down Ivy all alone, and he's not able to do it. Brolin gets that kill, and now we're into a 1v1. This is where things get a little bit finicky. Obo, who was over here at the B-bomb site, starts to rotate back towards Connector. Brolin, no idea where Obo could be, and it's a little bit scary for him now. There is like a mound of kits for Obo to choose from over there, so he does have time. Brolin now inside of this site, and he's checking everything. He's being very methodical. The jump on the train has given up his position, and Obo is quick to move into the site. Brolin gets blindsided, and Complexity, they are going to find that 5th round.
Yeah, recovering somewhat near the end of the half, but the question is, are they going to be able to put up much on their T side? Of course, it is a map that Complexity...
Towards the end of the half, if we see a bit more from them, Complexity can still make this first map a competitive one.
Yeah, for sure. Don't count them out, and a pistol round is truly the place to start. Blame knows it, and he shows it. He finds a quick pick with a PT-50. Config drops down the ladder, and blink and you miss it. This round might be done. JW trying to save it, but it's already over. Flusha a long way away on this rotation. He may have a grenade with low players on the other side, but at max, that's a single kill, and even then, we're being optimistic. Complexity looking to find their 6th here. Flusha, how close can he truly get it? Not at all. He stay grouped to try and trade their way to a win. Things should be okay for these teams.
Oh, no, maybe not. Brolin, he's gone aggressive. He's torn them down with the CZ. And it will get traded, but still, this is a good round for Fnatic. They're feeling it now. They're in this 3-on-2. They have to finish what Brolin so graciously started, and Flusha is being a menace. He's going to snipe Poison down through the smoke. Flame F, rapping. You can't afford to miss that many shots with the Mac 10, because Crims is going to deal with it. The nade damage helping out from JW. And Fnatic, they've stolen that 4-spy round away. 11 on the board now. And Brolin, man, he makes me want...
What a valiant attempt from Brolin, man. Again, performing for Fnatic, but Complexity, they want the A site, and they want it fast.
Oh, but in doing so, they're left in the firing line of Crims. Brolin's up on top of the trains, and he's having his turn at the action. He does get bested by Blame once again. All of this has gone on. JW sniped another man down. Golden, they know he's here. They've got him trapped. However, he's able to bail himself out of danger.
Makes a safe choice, and now Complexity, they're just going to rush B. What else can they really do here? Golden's got all the info, and he's got the bomb as well, falling down the ramp, along with the corpses of Cole, and one by one, they're going to get murdered in this map, Harry. Fnatic here and ready to close it out, and just 2 kills to stop them.
Yeah, this first map might be drawing to a close. Golden still holding on towards the upper tunnels of B. The bombs even drop down at Flusha's feet. Flash is good, and that's at least going to allow one of these kills to go in favor. Ooh, and another one from Config in through the smoke, giving Flusha a bit of a taste of his own medicine. Blame trying to get the bomb, and oh, he has gotten it, but his little tiptoes getting tickled there by Brolin. They'll trade the weapons back and forth. That's basically like the same as throwing an AWP over, right?
Yeah.
Gonna put the M4 in the hand of Config as well, because he's got more HP. And now they try and get in towards Pop. But Crims, he's heard this. He should have an idea as to what's going on, and he's just being patient. He's not giving up this fight. He's wrapping around behind now, and this play might be the one that seals the deal for Fnatic. Crims delaying as long as he can. Now deals with Config. And this leaves Blame 1v3, 6 points of health up against map point for Fnatic. These are all things that don't sound great.
Behind it, Fnatic have been pressured. Much as how the pistol round was crazy on the T side of Train for Fnatic, Complexity are doing similar stuff. They're already in the heaven at 125. Rush holding the lobby will die. Golden's got to deal with this one. There's already a smoke down, and Complexity losing lobby is going to send them towards that B bomb site. Nice shot from Golden. Makes things worse for Complexity by the second, and it's just not stopping, is it? Kill after kill. Complexity's game plan of splitting that upper bomb site is torn apart, and now trying to drop B. They know Fnatic are already there anyway, and boy oh boy is that true. 2 players in the wings, JW gets caught, but even with these kills coming up for Complexity, they're actually going to dive back up the ladder towards top. No one is here, apart from the fact that Fnatic are in the lobby.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one right now. Config's going to try and go back into the lobby, and he might not like what he finds, but honestly, Crims is 2 points of health. Like, Config wins that fight every day of the week, and Brolin's been spotted as well, exiting out from the squeaky door, so they know where these players reside. Config gets brought down to just 1 point of health, but he's still alive and still a threat. Flusha with the defused kit. Here's... Oh, dear!
No!
Oh, dear, Flusha! Oh, no, he's tried to go for the knife. Oh, and the attempt at the lobby aggression doesn't pan out for Crims. Brolin. Oh, there he is. Knocks down 3 while he's a little bit blinded. And while Obo does get the trade, Brolin has left Fnatic in a very good spot here. The bomb on the back of Blame, that sneaks down through the vents while Obo continues to sell this fake up at the A site. And Fnatic, they've fallen for it hook, line, and sinker. There's a smoke down in main that denies any vision. And now they realize, as that bomb plant comes in down towards B, that this is all a ruse by Obo. He almost captures a man getting down through Secret. And that's wasted a little bit of time off the clock for Golden. Obo's still holding down the line, and he's ready for these players to try and cross in through Secret. Blame's meant to be holding on to ramp. AW has gotten out and is actually on the bomb. He's sticking it. Obo gets mollied. He's spraying, but oh dear, he's run out of ammo. And Fnatic, they win the round just sticking the defuse. Blame actually up on the head. Oh, but Golden does drop the AWP over here outside. And even though they're pressuring him, oh, he actually does get dealt with there by Config. Flush is trying to help out from hell, and he's offered up 1 kill, a little bit more damage, and he's hungry for more. He's going aggressive now. Rush has gotten out in towards ramp for him in the meantime. And Obo shuts down another. Oh, and he follows up with the P2. So this suddenly goes from looking like a dead to rights Fnatic round to one that Complexity have more than clawed their way back into.
That's good. It at least means Complexity aren't going to be making a huge amount of money, but will they give him that fight? Quick spot, Obo's down, Crim swivels, but he gets traded for the man on the side. And so this might just be another quick A-burst for Cole. Now let's see if Fnatic can stop it.
Ooh, well, Brolin certainly seems to think so. He's secured a double. Crim's molly has burnt out another. And there's JW hopping down from the heavens. Poison. You get all the difference if you're a team like Fnatic, right? 10-5. Still on the cards for Complexity. Brolin arriving a little bit late to the top of Hut. Players have already got down the vent. Brolin is chasing them. He's hounding them down. Oh, there he is, delivering the double. He burns out afterwards to the molly from Config. But he's secured the bomb. He's secured the man advantage for Fnatic. Crims is left outside. The outside smokes go in, and I like that. Crims almost gets caught throwing utility, but Blame was not able to find the kill. W repositioning, drops Poison. Poison does leg him in response, but it wasn't the killing blow that was needed. And this leaves Obo in a 1v4.
That was a sick round for Fnatic, right? Regardless of how this goes. And I think it shows why Complexity have been running some of these slower rounds, right? Not playing off of spawn, not playing the madness, because that is where Fnatic are going to be so good in these chaotic rounds where communication gets very tight. And, you know, that's something even looking further where, you know, a multinational team like Complexity could struggle in that.
Rolling over here on their T side. They start off with some early utility into this A bomb site, trying to feign a fast execute into A. And that has pulled rotations on over, but the 3 players at ramp, this is not something I think Fnatic are going to be ready for by any stretch of the imagination. And oh dear. it has meant that this bomb is able to go down lower. Complexity sat in a 4-on-3, already on the rotation. Config snipes down one. Now hiding close was JW. He was playing the trigger discipline. You needed him to get those kills if you're Fnatic. They're on the defuse already. Brolin trying to deny it, and he can't. Complexity gonna... Oh, Crim's going to open up. And as they go back towards outside, Flusha is absolutely not wasting time at all. He barrels in over the top of main. Now, Config taking up this position. He gets double peeked and does get dropped. Golden's Deagle ringing out death as it all falls onto Obo in the 1v2. The A site's been conceded. However, the bomb is all the way back in lobby, so they've got to go and get that. This has given some precious time over to Obo. Might give him a bit more of a chance here in this clutch. That bomb finally arriving. Now about to go down. Obo tries to get out through heaven and gold.
Currently being lined up, but not being thrown. So maybe we'll go back to that later on as Fnatic hold for a lobby push. JW, nice shot as they push through the smoke. Complexity inside of the lobby, though. JW putting up a fight, putting up a battle, and getting rid of these guns, not wanting anyone from Cole to pick up a weapon. Blame has done that, though, with a trade to Flusha and a 1-on-3 presenting himself. Do not count Blame out, but Fnatic, even with this 3-on-1, they are going to run right down towards B and get the early bomb plant in. They know Blame's first point of rotation is wrapped.
The legs of Golden gets some damage off, but it's not the killing blow that was needed. Ooh, spots the man in decon as well. Fnatic are just being slimy. They're not giving the gunfights over. They're not giving him away back into this round. And they'll
he has, without a doubt, had a recovery buying the AWP and the CT side, but he's still only at 14, bottom of his team right now and the server. So this could be where Poison comes alive in OT. Fnatic, where do they want to go? Lots of utility on this top site, trying to push players off of the hut roof. They've done that to Config, but they're not going to be playing off the back of that position. They are mollying Ramp and looking to burst it instead. Crim's throwing everything he's got towards his position. Into the orb they go, and Poison will find that kill. Blame follows, Poison with a second. Fnatic are getting torn apart in the ramp room. Flusha in a 1-on-5.
Yeah, you don't fancy Flusha's odds, but if there ever was a time for a vintage Flusha performance, I guess it's now. And they're just going to double peek it. The Rap's coming in from behind as well, and Flusha here towards outside. And that is not where the play is looking to come in for Fnatic. Now the A play looks to come through, and they almost catch Config on the ladder, but instead, he's shut them all down. It's left onto Golden in the 1v5, and Combine 3 in a row if they want to lock in another overtime here. JW trying to pick up the pace to go aggressive with this AWP, staring into the lobby. He's been spotted, and that shot missing means his time runs out. But Crim's delivering a bit of a Config S-stand over towards the door. Does get shut down by Obo, who's provided each and every kill in this round for Complexity. Now retrieving the ball. Wow. He does get bested. Golden comes in to save the day. They slow it down for a moment, and now this play looks to pick back up in pace. They get down through the vents, but this is where the decision to bring Flusha down earlier as a result of those outside smokes actually pays off for Fnatic. And my oh my, it's looking good. However, Poison and Blame might have something to say. Blame gets dropped, the bomb down inside of the B site, and Poison in this 1v3. Oh dear, that nade has done it. This is something Fnatic are having to bear in mind. Their attention is divided across all sides of the map. Crim's putting up a double. Getting right, they get it so close. But man, I really don't know. Like, either team deserves it at this point. And this is a very, very fast pistol round here from Complexity. They barrel down through mid. They get Blame up through the connector. The bomb's going down, and it's a 5v5 retake in the A bomb site.
Yeah, by design for Fnatic, maybe they weren't expecting these positions, but now they've got to deal with them on the retake. Crim's a quick kill, but there's another man in con that Golden makes quick work off from the flank. This is lovely for Fnatic. They're winning every single battle, and it's not going to be much on Complexity's side to stop them. The plant does come through, which will provide money, but that is all that Complexity have, and Fnatic have.
Yeah, it's always upsetting to have it slip through your fingers like that, right? You know that, it's like one of those deaths where in hindsight you're like, man, why did I push Ramp? Like, why did that happen? And now for Fnatic, they have to try and bounce back. Luckily for them, they still have money, and This A site might have fallen, but Fnatic, they kind of set up for this. They were playing retake. Poison gets flashed through, though. He's sick and tired of waiting around. And we'll get one kill, but that is it before he's traded. So now we're into this 4-on-4. And this is where Fnatic are going to slow things down, albeit briefly. They're going to recompose and get back into this one now on the retake. There's an ult for Golden that he could look to pick up. Flusha in through CT, gets that trade onto Config, and taps the bomb to try and bait these peaks, but they still haven't dealt with all the players in this site. Obo's popping off. Ooh, he gets 3.
To Obo, but this is just everything for Complexity, setting up for an A-take, trying to push Fnatic out of position and split window. There's that play from JW, traded from Config, and info should be going in the hands of Fnatic. They should know exactly what's going on right now.
Oh, Golden makes quick work of Poison as well, and these rotations have come in towards A. Golden continuing to put up these numbers, continuing to keep this in the advantage of Fnatic, and piece by piece, the Complexity squad are getting dismantled. It's all left onto Blame F. And while he does get away with one, he's not ready.
So they're going to know, what to do when they see certain smokes. Now it's a B rush. Fnatic, they're stacked here. They're 3 men in the site. And after that kill from JW, he'll push into B to try and help out this crossfire. It might not need the help. JW, Roland, Golden, everyone putting up numbers. And it is a mode. If Crims doesn't get, I'd say 2 kills here, this is a done round. Fnatic won't even rotate. So Crims, he needs to put up a fight here if they want to win this one. Finding Obo, and now the rotations begin. Crims is giving Fnatic a reason to consider this B site, but Config quickly fires back through the smoke. That Molotov, it's going to be good, but it will be late. Config gets off the plant, and it won't do a thing. He gets tagged on the cross, but Fnatic are already starting to move in. The boost up on Catwalk. Blame is close. He hears the scope, but Golden swings, and he will miss. JW needs to hit this shot with the pistol, and he's done that at least. Now onto him and Flusha. Config's pushing close towards market as well. Timing is everything for this play from Flusha, and I think he might have just missed it, getting shot in the back of the head, and Config has just won this round dead to rights. JW can't.
It's felt like it's gotten off to a similar start with just one team coming in swinging, getting off to a great start, and then that kind of comeback happening in the second half. So let's see if that continues here. Complexity trying to salvage 5 at the end of the first half of play, but JW already opening this round up with 1. He's looking for a little bit more. Is he going to be ready? The man that is Blame F waiting down in this con smoke. He's creeping up, and he gets past the players in con. However, JW and Crims make quick work of this con split, leaving it onto these players at ramp, leaving it onto Obo in a 1v3, and the bomb is dropped back at ramp. Obo can't even commit into this bomb site yet. He has to go back and get that package. So, minute and 5 seconds left. He does still have plenty of time to work with. Obo looks like he has absolutely no idea of this, and JW's thinking, like, how can I get a knife kill out of this? Because he's spotted him, he's waiting, and he's going to wait for the bomb flash. JW, there it is, hopping down. Oh no! Oh no! Obo gets the kill. JW's knife betrays him, and now Obo in a 1v2. This cannot be how the round falls apart. Surely not. And the wrap coming in from Golden will solidify an 11th for Fnatic. Ooh, JW. Oh, he gives and he takes away.
Complexity flown all the way over and living in Denmark, at least the 2 North Americans are, along with the Danes.
Oh, look at this. Well, maybe we don't look at that. Maybe we look away. JW gets mopped up on his little window aggression, and the bomb plot has come in for Fnatic regardless. It's a 5-on-4 retake at the A bomb site. Now, you're probably watching thinking, is this a retake server? It certainly looks like one. Fnatic are going to have to try and stand the test of time. And Crims is all the way over at Catwalk waiting for rotations that are never going to arrive. Instead, it's everyone in the A site. They're just grouped up. They're huddled together. And Flusha trying to stand the test of time. Can't quite manage it. It does all fall onto Crims. And as we mentioned earlier, he was over at the Catwalk. They have a kit. They're on the bomb. Crims can't find the killing blow. And he will get it after time.
This scout back, Poison, is going to be able to take these fights easy as anything.
Oh, there's one. Oh, not the second note. And Obo gets spammed out of the round. Oh, dearie me. JW's Galil is not a bit of a tear. He finds another. And these smokes, do they even render for Fnatic? They just remove everyone through the jungle smoke. It's all onto Rush. And he's going to need some smoke and mirrors of his own if he wants to pull a bit of magic out in this round. They're closing the distance. The MP9 doesn't best Golden in the head-to-head.
For the orb and takes it into window. Fnatic nades towards connector. I don't know if they were meant to miss, but none of them land in con. They all land outside. So maybe by design, looking for an aggressive CT player. There are some though. Poison's got a kill. Conflict's pushed Cap, but he's been picked up through the smoke. And Crimson's going to flash his teammates into the connector as well. JW's already out to lower. Golden looking for this. The orb draws his attention, and it will for good reason. Poison gets that kill. Obo a second chance at life, but maybe not, as he doesn't know JW's here. He turns, and that will be his demise. Rush up from Catwalk late to the party, here to blow out some birthday candles, but dear oh dear. Fnatic are moving quickly, and Obo is here alone, calling for support. A Molly and Triple will end his life, but a bullet will do it first. Flusha smoking the Molotov to get out the palace, and he's pushed the orb down low. He'll finish their job, and they might just finish the map. 2 players left in the wings here. Flame giving it a go. Good damage, but it's a trade immediately from Flusha, and with 2 low HP players, Rush has a chance.
Yeah, it's not the biggest chance in the world, but that nade removing Brolin has certainly helped. This 1v2 available, and Flusha very, very low is all the way back in CT. Now, there's a timing where Rush can find this 1v1, but he's none the wiser.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Flusha going for the...
Bye-bye.